a good game tonight from D-Wade. 16 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Kemba Walker. Is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. The Heat have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Both free throws good from Wade. And Boston has possession. It's a 5-point game. Walker against Thomas. This is his first free throw of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Right side to Walker. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. 7 points for Kemba Walker.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Outside Butler. Sullinger the screen. Butler kicks to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Outside Sullinger. Wide open look. No good off the front iron. The Heat trail by 4. In transition, here comes Miami. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Heat have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Thomas, here we go, and it's blocked by Whiteside, but they recover it. Here's Crowder, and the 3 off target.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
The shot by Wade, wide open, and it's all evened up. Wade's got 6 points in the quarter. For Boston, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. To the middle, here's Crowder, back in off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Wade on the wing, shoots from the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Crowder with it. 9 points in the game so far. Sullinger a screen on Walker. Thomas goes in, and it's blocked by Whiteside. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Celtics making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And good. And the final bounce off the right side of the rim. Hill's got 8.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And here's Walker. 7 points in the game. Outside Bosch. He kicks to Wade. Lock at 6. Wade double team. Prince dishes the Bosch. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Celtics ball. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Heat in 5th.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading to baskets.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Thomas goes in. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First one falls for him. 2 shots. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Here's Butler. 7 points in the game. Shoots it up. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Butler's got 9. The Heat trail by 3. Now Walker, he has 7. Bosch in the post. They get it again. Tipped away. It's stolen by Hill. Thomas passes to Crowder. Outside Thomas. Outside Butler. Off target from outside. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shot by Prince. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Prince has got his first basket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. Thomas with another miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Butler, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
The first free throw is good. Hunter's checked in for Jay Crowder. That one misses.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Wade double team. And there's the feed to Whiteside. To the inside. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Ross is checked in for Boston. And Thomas, here we go. Here's Sullinger, an easy 2 points on the layup. Sullinger's got 14 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And Walker kicks to Bosch. Baseline J on the way, and Jared Sullinger pulls it down. Austin's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Nice ball movement by Boston. Sullinger a screen on Walker, passes it to Hill, and stolen by Whiteside. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And he gets it to go. Prince has got the game tied up here for Miami.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
And Walker kicks to Bosch. That doesn't go either for Bosch.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Sullinger. Misses the three.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Moving it up. It's in by Whiteside.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Hill against Whiteside. Pass to Hill. Here's Hunter. The dish to Ross. He feeds it to Hill. Here's Hunter. On the three off target. He'd have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Wade on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. That puts them in the lead. Prince has got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Side against Hill. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Good, and Hill picking up the assist. And that's 11 points for Isaiah Thomas. And the Heat call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Some changes here for the Celtics. Young comes in for Hunter, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Thomas. And a new group in for the Heat. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Tayshaun Prince. Johnson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Chalmers in for Kemba Walker. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too, so nothing subtle about that one.
Here's the screen. Ross with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's a three-point Celtic lead.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Puts it up from 12. No up. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Young dishes to Hill. To the left wing. And Young kicks to Hill. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. And checking out the stats for Winslow, how he performed last season. Averaged 7 points per game. Rebounds and 2 assists. And he had to pay his dues that rookie campaign, earning his stripes. A lot of people think he could have a breakout year this season.
Well, his coaches, his teammates, they've been singing his praises, Greg. I mean, let's see if he can prove them right.
Boston making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. They need this. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Andrew Bynum.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Smart passes. To Hill. And he was fouled on the way up. throws now for him.
A chance to check out stats for Bosch. Great showing for him last season. 10th in field goal percentage, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiencies from 3 last year. I mean, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Bosch. And it's Kemba Walker in for Mario Chalmers. Here's the screen. Walker goes in. That's good. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there. What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Floats one. They get it back, find him, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. The Heat in second.
I don't think you can ever underestimate the effect that a few blocked shots can have on your opponent. I mean, it can get into your head as an offensive player. You're going in there thinking you've got a clear path, and then you see the ball going behind you in reverse. I mean, that could be major intimidation and affect your game.
Here's Walker. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Jake Crowder's checked in for the Celtics. That's good from Kemba Walker. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
There's the pick. Smart kicks to Ross. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Rebound, Kemba Walker.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him. You know what, didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Lopez a screen. Ross for 3. Can't get it to go. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Celtics up 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And so it's Boston with it. The lead is 2. We've got Jay Crowder. Jared Sullinger is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Rasul Butler. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And the Heat shooting at 50% in a decent groove. A nice shot by Winslow. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Smart misses. And it's the Heat on the break. Walker leading the charge.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Lopez dishes to Crowder. Back to Lopez. From 10 feet out. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Walker with it. Out guarded by Smart. There's the pick. Walker the pass to McRoberts. And Boston with the rebound. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Smart. Crowder kicks to Sullivan. Second chance shot. Kept alive by Boston. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And finally they hit one.
really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
It's a pick by Bynum. Walker dishes to Bynum. Poked away. Lopez with the steal. Here's Smart. Miami grabs the miss. Johnson attacking. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Smart passes to Sullinger. Kicks it to Crowder. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defensive play,
it's a tight one. Not a team really able to create any separation.
We've been going back and forth, partner. It's been really, really tight so far.
On the wing, Johnson lets the three fly. And it's Bynum with the jam.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot. But without much success, might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey guys, well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Crowder kicks to Sullinger. Second chance shot. It's tipped, and we're able to recover. He was all alone on that one. 14 points for Hill. He'd have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And it's time for an injury report. Now for an update on Marcus Smart's injury, let's go to Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head athletic trainer. He said he checked out that wrist, and fortunately, it looks like there's no long-term damage. A discouraging development for this team so early in the season. We'll see what kind of impact it has on them in the long term, guys.
Okay, Doris, sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Well, hopefully that's the case, Kevin, and he'll be back before long.
Sullinger, the screen. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 5 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pick up by Hill. Hill sets the screen for Thomas. And that one's good. And it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
It's Hill, top the key. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Sure, a very healthy 6 for 9.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now a timeout called by Miami. You look at Jared Sullinger, what a contribution.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
And a new group in for the Heat. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bynum. Wash comes in for Josh McRoberts. Wade, he's checked in for Tyler Johnson. And it's Chalmers in for Walker. Chalmers passes to Bosch. It's stolen by Sullinger. Thomas against Wade. Double team on Thomas. Here's Crowder. And the 3 ball is good. Crowder's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
To the paint. And Jared Sullinger, the bucket on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got his 8th assist in the game. Wade drives in. Good. Wade's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
There you go. I mean, this is the time to get aggressive. I mean, they need to keep feeding him the basketball.
Sullinger the screen. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. And again, Boston with the triple.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Wade drives in. Count the bucket.
And, you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Outside Thomas. Pick up by Hill. Thomas dishes to Hill. Butler on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas, and it's Boston with another.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
It's Bosch with the drive. Can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Butler in the corner. Outside Thomas. The kick outside to Butler. Can't convert after the good screen. The Heat trail by 11. Goes up, and then Wade slams it in.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break leads.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
Hill a screen on Charles. Here's Thomas. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Feeds it to Bergeron. To the paint. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Hill passes to Thomas. Tries it from the top of the key. Thomas with another miss. Now a timeout called by Miami.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Whiteside's checked in for Miami. Chalmers' shot is no good. Celtics leading by 9. And stolen by Chalmers. Wade with it. Now Thomas defending. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 5 assists in the game. Pick up by Hill. Here's Crowder to the inside. Sullinger can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Whiteside. There's Winslow, and the shot falls short this time.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Butler from outside. Miami grabs the miss. Wade's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Double team on Wade. Whiteside kicks to Wade. Out to the right wing. It'll go. The Boston Warriors cut down. Now it's just 3 on the bucket from Winslow.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Cannot be happy with how things swift decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Hill. Heat also with the sub. Walker's checked in. To the middle. There's Winslow. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 1. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Crowder dishes to Butler. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Thomas. Inside. They need this one. Here's Sullinger, and he makes good on the way. Sullinger's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive line.
Back to Wade. Wade, double team. Offside box. Lopez with the block. And Thomas, here we go. And he gets it to go.
This is what this team is all about right here. They're forcing their way inside and having a lot of success. That's their identity. They're a pounded inside team, and that's what they're showing. Complete domination. What a game for Thomas.
He has 20 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too. I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Wade against Butler. Here's Bosch, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
In the first half, he was able to get to the line a little bit. Let's see if he can pick it up here.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both shots good from the strike.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Sullinger the screen.
to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
So they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. There's Winslow. Shot is up. Some solid defense from Butler. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Wade for three, connects! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. Now timeout called by Boston. They're ahead by 1. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the call on Buck. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And the Heat call time here. They're behind by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
With this much time remaining, they should be able to get themselves a decent shot at the basket. Still, a contested three is never an easy shot.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. And we'll be back. Back with you right after this. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the floor for Miami, they've got Dwayne Wade. Whiteside is out there with Josh McRoberts. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And Butler gets it to go.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up. Somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Whiteside, and that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark with the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder.
Lopez kicks to Sullinger. 4 on the clock. Thomas can't get it to go. And it's Miami the other way. Walker with it. Right side, the pass to Wade. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up. If he's executing, getting quality shots, I mean, this is fun to watch.
And, guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Lopez a screen. Butler dishes to Sullinger. Down low. Pocket 6. Here's Crowder. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Looking at the game for Crowder, he's got 17 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Thomas. Pass to Lopez. Sullinger the screen. It's hauled in by the Heat. Whiteside's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Winslow. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. Outside Thomas. Okay, get another chance.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backcourt.
Here's Whiteside, and it's sent back by Lopez. Clock is at 3. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 1:35 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. The bucket is good, and a chance for one more. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Checking out the game with Sewell Butler is happening. He has 17 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Outside Thomas. Dishes it to Butler. Lopez a screen on Wade. Shoots off the screen. No good off the front iron. The Heat leading by 6. Outside Walker. There's the triple. And McRoberts kicks to Walker. In the corner, it's McRoberts. Goes back up. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And with that basket, you have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but we need a little more evidence to close the book on.
Lopez, and Whiteside sends it back. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wade kicks to Whiteside. Crowder with the steal.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge. This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
Now here's Wade. He's guarded closely. And so it's Miami winning this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
Yeah, when adversity was at its greatest, they came up big. They seemed to relax a little bit once we got into overtime.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Dwayne, you had a huge impact out there tonight. Did you feel like you needed to shoulder more of the load than usual?
Well, when you're on the basketball floor, you got to do something. You got to make an impact, and I just try to make an impact either way. So, our guys did a great job. That's what it's all about right now.
You did many things tonight, Dwayne. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark